Well, we're at a cabinet with a bunch of sketches, and you probably remember from the Maquettes from UBC, he curved these pieces of paper and would sketch out the design. In his later years, this is when I was living with him, he would roll a nice piece of paper into a tube and begin sketching on it. Now he had Parkinson's disease, and his hands would move, especially he would get an intention tremor. So if he would try and be steady, his hands would move harder. And so when he would draw, you would end up with all these lines kind of forming seemingly randomly on the page. You know, you'd use pencil and charcoal and different mixed media, and but in time they would find their center line, and you'd get this image that would resolve itself. And because of the nature of how he was moving, the final results would look carved. And so, you know, that is an instance of him making his disease work for him. Another thing that you'll see, and we'll see this again and again in his unfinished pieces throughout, but also the people that have worked with him. This is one of the legacies that he's passed on, is he will work on one side of a piece until it's finished, and then he'll switch over. This is totally different from how I like to work, actually, but my dad, who worked with him, does it that way. And in his younger days, Bill called him his other side machine, and I've heard other people refer to themselves as that as well. And you can see inside of these cases where he's finished up one side before moving on to another. And also, interestingly, there's a small chieftain sculpture also in the cabinet here, and you can see where he's changed his mind about the direction of the sculpture. So when he did the other side, he completely redid his plan.